Hey, everybody, it's Brady-Smith, and I'm in New York City right now, having the time of my life. I'm here for a friend's wedding, and Steve and I last night decided to splurge on a musical, and we saw Dear Evan Hansen. It's a coming-of-age tale, I would say, about a teenage high school boy who's really socially awkward, and he has a lot of anxiety, and he deals with depression among other issues. And it's his story of coming back alive and making friends. And it was just so touching to see this man's incredible acting. He should win a Tony. I really hope he does. And I found myself in tears most of the show. It was so beautiful. Well, this video is really about a regret of mine, because one of my biggest regrets in life was saying no to the musical theater path. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I used to be really involved in musical theater in high school. Maybe you know this. I love to sing. And in high school, I started taking voice lessons, and I did choir, and our choir put on musical theater shows. And my senior year, I starred in the musical Les Mis, and I was the part of Eponine, and I sang the song On My Own. On my own, pretending he's beside me. That song. Well, so this was my senior year, and even though I was a varsity athlete, I did so well on sports teams. My biggest passion really was singing, but I had this fear in the way that said, because you're not a good dancer, you could never make a career out of this. So don't follow this. Don't follow this love. Don't follow this passion. You got to give up on this dream. So the night after our final performance, I don't know, I gave the performance of my life. I totally cried on stage because I was so in the moment. And there was a bunch of musical theater teachers in town that weekend to watch our performance, and they came up to me after the show and said, "Chrissy, this is it. Like, you have the it factor. Please promise me you'll follow this till the end. Please don't give up on this." And I'll never forget those conversations. It really, really moved me. However, I didn't follow it. I completely gave this dream up because I had a fear telling me that I couldn't do it. So the acronym for fear that I love using is false evidence appearing real. So I had all of this false evidence telling me that I could never follow this dream because of so-and-so, because I couldn't dance, because I didn't know how to sight read. So all that false evidence told me that I could never, ever, ever do this. I could never pursue this. So I completely gave it up. Well, this past week, last night, sorry, not this past week, but last night, and then a couple weeks ago, I saw another Broadway show, Hamilton, and then last night I saw Dear Evan Hansen. And these musicals, Hamilton won, 11 Tonys, and Dear Evan Hansen is nominated for 9, so these are incredible musicals. And so last night I let myself really feel the entire show. I let the show move me, and I was in tears most of the show because I just got to see these actors and singers who really stayed after their dreams, and they never ever gave up because they're on this Broadway stage now, leaving their hearts on their sleeve. And I felt envious, and I really got to feel that regret of giving up on this dream, something that made me so happy. I completely dismissed and denied, and I got to feel that pain last night. So this is my invitation for you to notice, what do you regret? What fear kept you out of the game? Because it was painful last night to be witnessing the show, because the truth is I know I could have been up there, because anytime I have chosen something and committed to something, I have followed it through till the end. This is how I became a coach. This is how I became a core woman facilitator. I knew that I wanted to do this. I broke a lot of rules to get there, and I just kept going because I kept believing in myself. I didn't let all that false evidence appear real. I didn't listen to those false stories. Instead, I just kept going and believing in myself. This is my inspiration for you. to not give up on your dreams, because I'm sitting in like a regret stew right now. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go back to San Francisco and do whatever I can to get back into the performing arts. I don't know what that means. It might mean taking dance classes. It might be going to take improv classes. I just know that I need to be back on a stage. And perhaps being on a stage is speaking. Perhaps being on a stage is putting on my own one-woman show, because I'm kind of ridiculous and I've had friends tell me I should do that. I don't know. But I'm telling you, this is what I'm up to now. It's going to be a compliment to all the work I'm doing now with you. But I hope this just reminds you that it just doesn't feel good to regret. So if you're fearing something right now that's keeping you out of the game, that's painful. How do you want to feel on your deathbed? Do you want to have regret before you die? Or do you want to know that you lived your life fully? Really sit with that. So that's my video for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.